So before we go to the 4 types of conic sections, let's define first what is a conic section. A conic section is a figure formed by the intersection of a plane and a right circular cone. Depending on the angle of the plane with respect to the cone, a conic section may be a circle, an ellipse, a parabola, or a hyperbola.
What is a circle?
Circle is the locus of points equidistant from a given point, the center of the circle. The common distance from the center of the circle to its points is called radius. Thus, a circle is completely defined by its center and radius. For the standard formula, and the general formula, these are examples of circle.
Mickey's Fun Wheel is a real-life example of a circle because of the way it is built into a circle and it goes around like a circle. A bicycle's wheel is a circle because wheels are round in shape, therefore a bicycle's wheel is an example of a circle. A bicycle's wheel is a circle because wheels are round in shape, therefore a bicycle's wheel is an example of a circle.
What is an ellipse? An ellipse is a set of points such that the sum of the distances from any point on the ellipse to 2 other fixed points is constant.
The 2 fixed points are called the foci of the ellipse.
Here are the formula for an ellipse. For the standard equation, this is for the horizontal axis. And for the vertical axis, for the general formula of an ellipse, here are some examples of ellipse.
The most common real-life example of an ellipse is the orbiting path of the planet. Therefore, it is an example of an ellipse. As you can see, the next example can be determined as an ellipse because it looks like a squished circle. This is the Tycho Brahe Planetarium in Copenhagen, which reveals an ellipse in cross-section.
What is a parabola?
a parabola is a set of all points equidistant from a line in a fixed point, not on the line. The line is called the directrix and the point is called the focus. The point on the parabola halfway between the focus and the directrix is the vertex. The line containing the focus and the vertex is the axis. A parabola is symmetric with respect to its axis. For the formula for a parabola, the standard equation for the horizontal axis, and for the vertical axis, for the general formula. These are examples of parabola.
The most famous architectural aspect of oceanographic is its central parabola-shaped structure that was designed by famous architect. The Gateway Arch is a symbol of American expansion in the West. It is also said to be an almost perfect example of a parabola. The last example is a drop from a roller coaster. This is a real-world example of a parabola because the drop is shaped like a parabola. It is making the shape of going up and down.
What is a hyperbola?
A
A hyperbola is the set of all points in a plane whose distances from two particular points which the foci in the plane have a constant difference. The line through the foci is the focal axis. The point midway between the foci is the center. The points where the hyperbola intersects its focal axis are the vertices. These are the standard equation of hyperbola. For the horizontal axis, and for the vertical axis, and for the general formula would be here are some examples of hyperbola.
The Kobe Port Tower has an hourglass shape, which means that it has two hyperbolas, one on each side. The next example of a hyperbola is the picture being shown for the reason that it is very evident that it is just like the Kobe Port Tower, which has an hourglass shape. Therefore, it is a hyperbola. The last example is a lampshade for the reason that the stand has an hourglass shape, which means it is a hyperbola.
So that would be all for today's video. Hope you learned something.